SAP UI5 interview questions. Following are some of the most important SAP UI5 interview questions. Q1. What is SAP UI5? A. Just like any other HTML5 client-side rendering library, SAP UI5 is also one. SAP UI5 strictly follows RIA, Rich Internet Application standards. It is based on JavaScript, which provides a lightweight programming model for desktop as well as mobile applications. Q2. Why SAP UI5? A. As HTML5 world is the new age front technology across all aspects of Internet applications, SAP was kind of trailing in this age because SAP was using age-old Web 9 Pro for building SAP web applications which lacks in rich and user-friendly way. SAP identified this and came up with its own custom HTML5 library i.e. SAP UI5. Q3. Explain navigation concept in SAP UI5. A. SAP UI5 uses two mechanisms for navigation and applications, those are event bus and routing, where latter supersedes since SAP UI5 1.16. SAP UI Core Routing is the class used for the routing. We define routing in components metadata in routing key. Q4. What is component? A. Component or component. JS is the first point of our application, or we can say B, that it serves as index which encapsulates all our application's details, i.e. view names, routing details, main view, applications type, full screen or split app, application service configuration, etc. Q5. When and how to use formatter in SAP UI5. A. We need to use formatter when we need to perform some changes on the back-end property data on the front end. We can use formatter while data binding to a property like as follows. O_control equals new SAP UI Commons text field value path formatter function event return value plus event. Q6. What all design patterns are recommended, available in SAP UI5? A. SAP recommends following application design patterns, keeping in mind design consistency of the applications. 1. Master detail. 2. Master detail. 3. Full screen. 4. Full screen master detail. Multi-flow. Q7. What all types of data models available in SAP UI5? A. As SAP UI5 follows MVC, Model View Controller, their model plays crucial role in the framework. SAP UI5 has following predefined 4 data models available. 1. JSON model, client-side model, supports two-way binding. 2. XML model, client-side model and intended for small data sets, this is very rarely used model. 3. Resource model, this is also client-side model, used to maintain resource bundles, especially texts. 4. ODATA model, this is most important model of the 4 provided. This is server-side model, supports two-way binding. ODATA model currently supports ODATA version 2. 0. Q8. What all types of views are available in SAP UI5? A. There are following predefined 3 types of view available in SAP UI5. 1. JSON view. 2. JavaScript view, JS view. 3. HTML view. SAP UI5 interview questions. Q9. What are the lifecycle methods of SAP UI5 Views Controller? A. Therefore 4 lifecycle methods available in every SAP UI5 Views Controller. These are own in, own exit, own after rendering, on before rendering. Own init is called when a view is instantiated and its controls, if available, have already been created. Own exit is called when the view is destroyed, used to free resources, and finalized activities. Own after rendering, when the view has been rendered in. Therefore, its HTML is part of the document. On before rendering is called before the controller view is re-rendered and not before the first rendering. Q10. What is the main difference between OData model and JSON model? A. The JSON model is a client-side model and, therefore, intended for small datasets, which are completely available on the client. The OData model is a server-side model. The dataset is only available on the server, and the client only knows the currently visible rows and fields. Q11. What are SAP UI5 fragments? A. Fragments are very lightweight UI controls and part of another UI. Fragments are not completely like views, but they act like a view. Fragments are defined similar like views, and are names like myFragment, Fragment, XML. Q12. Does fragment have its own controller? A. Fragments are created without controllers. They don't have their own controllers. They share controller of the view which is invoking it. Q13. In how many ways you can bind data to your controls? A. We can bind data to any controls using 3 methods: property, element and aggregation binding. Q14. What is SAP UI5 bootstrapping? A. SAP UI5 bootstrapping means loading and initializing SAP UI5 in any HTML page. The most important library or resource loaded in SAP UI5 Bootstrap is SAP UI Core JS. Apart from this theme for the application, SAP UI5 libraries, etc., are declared in the Bootstrap